Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are working on my BMW E46 with the M47 engine, and we're going to be swapping out the engine air filter today. I have no history of the engine air filter being replaced, so we're going to be swapping it out. Now it is important to note that this process is the exact same pretty much for the BMW M57 as well. Now the air filter that we are going to be installing today is this Bosch air filter. Now I like to use Bosch when it comes to my filters. Generally pretty good quality. If you want to check this one out, I will leave you a link down in the description box below. But without further ado, let's get outside and let's get cracking. Okay then, so first thing is first, we want to remove both of the main engine covers. So this one at the front here with the intake section in. And then the main engine cover is either going to be held in by 4 or 5 in our case screws. And then you want to remove the cabin air filter box. So this one is just held in by these 3 twist screws. And then this panel removes, slides out along with the cabin air filter. And you can go ahead and slide this off of the cabin air filter box. It's away. And then this cabin air filter box is held in by 4 T30 screws, so we're going to remove them. This can be removed from the car. Then we want to go ahead and remove the air filter cover. It's held in by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. The 5th one is down at the back here. It may be a little bit tricky to get to, but they are all 5mm Allen screws. Now you should be able to remove this then. It will come apart in 2 parts. So you have this part here, it just slides out. And you have the air filter cover. And you may need to remove the vacuum line from here just to give you a little bit extra room to wiggle this out. There we are. And just take a look at the state of this air filter. This thing is disgusting. Let's go ahead and remove it. Just pulls out. Yeah, it looks like half a field is on this. Yeah, looks like it hasn't been changed in a few years. See if we have a date on it. Yes, we do have a date on it, 2013. October 2013. Wow. Next thing to do then is give this airbox a good clean out, because last thing we want is all of this sticking to the fresh air filter. And there we are then, looking much better now. Let's get that new air filter in. And just look at how much different this new one looks. Nice and white. Let's get this installed. There we are then, that's the new air filter installed. And now it's just a case of reassembling everything back together exactly how you taken it apart. Okay then, so you can see we have the air filter cover back in place. Now I just want to make a point of this because it can actually be quite a tricky task to get this back reinstalled in the correct location. You'll know when it is in the correct location because all of the bolt holes will line up. So this bolt here, this bolt here, this bolt here, and then the bolt down the back, which you probably won't be able to see, but there is one down there, believe me. Yeah, so there is this kind of like a ledge that goes on the outside of this cover. Now on the front side it goes on the outside of the airbox, but then along the bottom there is another ledge underneath this piece here that goes on the inside of the airbox, and then you have to follow that all the way around the back. So it is worth playing with it, you know, don't try and force this to go inside because it won't. It needs to go on the outside. You'll know anyway because it won't line up with this bolt hole, so make sure you get this in the correct location. But with the new air filter in and the air filter cover back in place, let's go ahead and reinstall everything else. And there we are, just like that, everything is now back together. So obviously we had the rear engine cover secured by those 2 bolts, and then we had the cabin air filter tray with the cabin air filter and this cover, and then the cabling that just clips into the cabin air filter box, and then it's just a case of putting the 2 engine covers back, securing it with all 5 of the bolts, and that is pretty much job done. Okay then, so there we go, that is our fresh new air filter installed into the M47 engine in my BMW E46. I hope this video has been somewhat helpful. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please remember to give it a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you have not already done so, and I will see you all in that next one.